Hello and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of The Lord of the Rings, The War in the North. Today, we, three men, will be tackling the forces of evil.
I say three men, but I see a woman there.
Moltar's a girl.
I'm a girl. Yes, I am today joined by the lovely Huncharimu and the lovely I'm Still Me Not You, aka Neil. For this LP, because I'm Still Me Not You is a mouthful, even drunk.
No, you gotta say it all the time. You're not allowed to call me Neil, damn it.
You're not allowed to call him Neil. I'm allowed to call him Neil.
Only if I can call you Josh, then.
Shh, it's the internet. People just not know.
I don't care.
They know your real name now, we're all fucked.
I could just bleep it.
If anyone had actually ever seen my original YouTube page, anyway, that had my name on it. Jonathan, come on. Right, anyway.
Alright, Johnny boy.
I just learned Moltar's real name.
Do you know it? If you're Redland Ranger, you know it. If you're off the Redland Ranger.
Alright, I'm pretty sure people don't want to stare at the startup screen.
Yeah, anyway. This game
this should just be the entire part one, is just this screen and us bullshit.
Hey, we're not DSP.
Anyway, I should do maybe a little background on this game. This takes place in the Lord of the Rings universe, about the same time as the Fellowship of the Ring, or from where it starts anyway, maybe a little bit earlier. The characters we have here, we have Thorin, Champion of Erebor, Idriel, Lord of the Master of Rivendell, and a Dubbadine Ranger named Elran. Mouthfuls, I know. I know the Lord of the Rings universe somewhat, though. Thank you, films. Anyway. They each have different play styles, different equipment, different everything. Mainly the reason, I know this isn't my normal genre I stick to, but this game I always quite like the idea of this. Plus it's weirdly a free player co-op. You can do 2-player or you can play solo, but it's free player, not 4. Which always got me, but anyway, I think we should jump into it. If you two are ready.
Can we just say one last thing?
Yeah, sure.
This game probably would have done a lot better if it didn't have the fucking microphone issues.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about them.
Spent forever fixing it. There's always on microphones, and it takes a lot to get them to not work in the game.
Yeah,
because bad console ports for the win.
Yeah, we should just get in now
on
anyway.
The console, maybe. I'm not sure if this
I've seen
get
copies.
released on the console. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it did.
Anyway, select game. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. There should be a cutscene if memory serves first, so quiet to all.
This took forever to start up, and I suddenly feel really awake.
Of the Great War of the Ring, many songs have been sung and many tales told. The names of heroes like Gandalf the Grey, Aragorn the King, and Frodo the Ring-Bearer are greatly revered, and rightly so. Yet Sauron's grasp stretched much further than the lands of Gondor and Rohan alone, and his forces might have done great evil in the north of Middle-earth, had a handful of heroes not stood in his path. Their stories, too, deserve to be told. Pay heed now to one such tale, which begins here in the town of Bree, just a few short days before Frodo arrived on his quest.
Aragorn. Eredon. Well met. And in company with Andriel of Rivendell and Farin of Erebor. An unlikely trio to find walking through the doors of the Prancing Pony. You were at Sarn Ford last I knew. Do you bear news from Halbarad?
Yes. Grim news.
I feared it would be so. Quickly, tell me what has happened, but keep your voices low. There are unfriendly ears, even here in Bree.
3 days passed. The guard at Sarn Ford was attacked by 9 Black Riders.
Stand fast, Rangers!
We were overwhelmed, and the enemy passed into the Shire.
This is worse than I imagined. I know these riders. It is from Mordor they come. Our folk could not hope to stand against the Nine together. How bad were our losses?
Very bad. We tried to resist them, but they were surrounded by an aura of unnatural dread.
There is more you should know. After the rout, one of the Black Riders met with an ally, a man of great malice and power.
As our master commanded, I have stirred up the orcs of the mountains. Even now I have a force gathering amid the ruins of Old Fornost.
Return at once and prepare your forces. We will have need of them soon.
My orcs will be ready. These lands have known peace for too long. They will soon feel the Dark Lord's wrath.
If this Agandaur has a force at Fornost, then our position grows all the more desperate.
But why all this force against the peaceful halflings? It can't be the enemy sees them as a threat.
I will say this much. There is a hobbit of the Shire who should be coming this way with a great burden. If it falls into the hands of the enemy, it will mean doom for us all. Now this hobbit is adrift on the road with enemies all around. I must find him before they do. And I need you to help me keep him safe.
You are my chieftain. I will gladly do whatever you command.
I'm a part of this now as well.
Then we three are of one mind. How can we aid you?
We must reduce the threat from the enemies gathered at Fornost. Travel there and do whatever you can to keep the enemy's eye turned towards you and away from the Shire.
Perhaps we will have help in this task. Eladan and Elrohir were in the north when last I heard. Any gathering of the enemy is certain to attract their attention.
Good. You could find no better allies than the sons of Elrond half-elven.
I hope we meet. But with or without help, the enemy will be kept busy. We'll make sure of that.
And there you go. Welcome to Bree. Why does it... It's weird, every of the Lordaeron series always start here. I'm expecting to see Heroes Welcome. Yeah. The first character customization. You know, I played this game once before, I never knew this existed.
It has a beard slider. And I'm being pushed.
It does have a beard slider. Yeah, me too. Face, you can adjust everything, which is pretty cool actually. Well, within reason anyway.
I mean, it's still the same basic characters and stuff. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of difference between them all.
Yeah, they never update the cutscenes either, which is a shame, but oh well. That'll do.
You guys are slow.
Like, all these hairstyles are practically the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And there's no mountain man beard, so what's the point?
No, you've got to have the tash, though. Dude, the tash.
Oh, the porno stash, I remember.
It's not bad. I don't know if how this game works, honestly, because it seems to have all the character models like Aragorn and this kind of stuff seem to be like from the films, based on the film characters, but the voices aren't. So I don't know if licensing issues and this came up at one point or another, but I think this actually is a quest here first. So
are you using a controller, Neil?
I don't know. Oh, that's his vendor. Don't know. Anyway, can we
Yeah.
shall we get down to business?
That was beautiful, Hunter. I just want to say. Synchronized spinning.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Got my head in the clouds, I guess.
What you've got is this look of someone with a lot on their mind. Troubles?
Oh, no, it's no trouble. Not really.
Sorry, I must be on my way.
How do you do that so fast?
Yeah, no, sure, we know what that was.
You're the only one that heard
Don't
that.
worry. Oh, do you all have to... Do you have to talk to him as
I
well?
already talked to him.
I got the quest,
Alright.
but I didn't know what was going on. I was just kind of spinning.
Yeah, I got the quest.
Well,
me and Humphrey were just spinning around together. It's okay.
Well, thankfully he's only... there's not many of them, so there's a lot more combat. If you talk to this guy here, you...
Oh, the gamble guy.
Yeah, it's gambling. There's also... This guy I think you can talk to. Yeah, but not right now. He doesn't give you anything. You can inspect as well.
These people seem to have no notion of the dangers that...
Bree is a pleasant enough place, but the people here mistrust my kind.
And then there's horses.
My volume actually seems a little bit quiet. If I turn that up, bear with us a sec.
Wait a minute. Why are we running around this place with our weapons drawn?
I don't
'Cause we're
see your.
badasses?
I don't see either of your weapons. You've been spinning without your sword to me.
Oh, you haven't been for me. So yeah, this is Bree. Always seems to be raining in Bree.
This
I don't
place
know,
looks like it's
sign
in
or-
Britain.
What is it?
There is
London?
little in the
Haha.
way of tall gardens in Bree. I wonder if the towns of men are always so dismal.
Another trader here. No point in buying out, really.
He's
though.
like the repairman, isn't he? No, the repairman's over
No,
here, right?
blacksmith's over here.
Well, well, a dwarf in me shop. I am surprised. I've often seen your folk looking down their noses at my work. You dwarves do know your business when it comes to shaping metal. What can I do for you? Got a pony that's thrown a shoe, perhaps?
This locket has a
Oh,
broken
that's
chain.
actual repairs
Can
for
you
my
fix
gear,
it for me?
but...
Let's see it.
Oops.
Looks like something might have been made in these parts. Maybe back in me old dad's day. Wouldn't expect one of your kind to have something like this. Where'd you come by it?
You're quite right, it is Bree work. I'm having it repaired as a favor to a friend.
I see. Well, it couldn't be simpler. I'll just add another link. And it won't cost you but a single silver penny. There you are. Good as new.
My thanks. Farewell, Smith.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Now we gotta go find her.
Oh, we don't just go back to the tavern? Oh, I can see your sword now at least.
But your
Yeah.
axe disappeared for me.
If memory serves, she's actually up here the next bit. Yeah, don't worry, the question will be coming up very shortly. When we actually move out.
Yeah, we're just stuck in the British weather.
There's just a couple of things to do real quick, and then we just go kill things for like 10 hours.
Oh, if these folk knew the danger that threatens them, they'd never find the courage to leave their houses.
Hello, is there something I can do for you?
I'm told you're pledged to the blacksmith. How do you feel about that match?
What? Is my betrothal a matter of such importance that total strangers wish to discuss it with me?
I'd best be on my way.
I'm stuck. Oh, there we go.
I don't know if this actually pays out or not.
Follow him.
She.
Whatever, she-male.
I don't know if this is the right layout for Brie or not. I know the Lego one's a lot different to this. Lego Lord of the Rings. Okay, didn't either. It's the right game actually. Oh.
You're back! Did you speak to Idona? What did she say? I'm dying to know.
The lass loves you, boy. Sure as anything she does.
Wonderful, wonderful! I can't thank you enough, my friend. But wait, hang on. Oh, I completely forgot. Edmund must have charged you something for that repair. I owe you for that, and for your trouble. Here, take what I have. I wish it could be more.
Well, it was worth a bit of gold.
Good luck
A bit of silver, sorry.
Ha! I told him to keep his money.
I took it.
Well, yeah, I should mention, me and Huntry are recording, Neil isn't.
Yeah, but who wants to watch Neil's stuff anyway? he's got like 20
I had
playlists
more
all
subscribers
private.
than either of you before I deleted my channel.
Your channel's still there, it's got like 40.
Yeah, but
probably because I removed all my video.
But you left a playlist there.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah, I can talk to him as well, but he's a merchant and he don't really have any wares until later
we
on.
should probably get to killing things before 90% of the people watching this get bored.
I think they were really bored. We just had conversations for like 15 minutes.
This is it's a unique game though. You don't see many people actually touching it because of the microphone issues. So literally,
many people touching it because it's, you know.
I tried to watch one because I was curious. Got some.
This is foremost, yet I see no sign of the enemy.
These ruins could hide a large army. We might even now be under the gaze of unfriendly eyes.
Well, we came to provide a distraction for Aragorn, and what better
Okay,
way
I
to
want
do
to point out that during that cutscene,
door?
we were,
Let's be about it.
I was on the right side, and Hunter was on the left side,
Yeah.
and then the game started, and it switched those.
At least now we can swing our weapons around.
Yeah, my weapon is kind of terrible. I should.
And I have a crossbow. I move so slow when I have it out.
Servants of darkness!
Alt is it for melee? For range?
Oh, the mouse wheel.
Yeah, I get magic spells. Oh, at least I'm packing some sort of damn.
Yeah.
Get used to hearing that, by the way. I'm not kidding.
What, the whole...
We're dealing with... No, the Dubberdine Ranger shouting, this is
Yeah,
his words out. He is very loud and obnoxious.
And I'm a little dwarf.
He can be just as bad. Need to keep an eye out as well as tons of loot.
Don't mind me just finding. The combat's pretty simple, but it also kind of feels really nice.
Yeah, the combat is actually nice and smooth and responsive, which is nice for this kind of game. And it has a nice, good leveling system to it as well. You can, if you can do it right as well, you can actually make an extremely powerful explosive crossbow on the dwarf, which is kind of ridiculous.
Archers on the stairs.
Hey, we swapped over again.
Yeah, it's getting rather irritating, that.
Yeah, it's they kind of... I honestly wanted to be the dwarf in the first place, because when we started this, we decided we use a random number generator to decide who was what.
Yeah.
I got the dwarf in the end, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
You face a ranger now!
God's sake. Let's finish him.
Yeah, Rankmaster finish. There's bonuses.
Yeah, you get finisher. There's so much to this game. It's pretty nice. I like it for that. Wait, we're looting me and you, Neil, but when Hunter's still fighting.
Because I'm not a pansy like you two.
Look, man, this is how I play video games. You all fight and I just run around and get stuff.
Well, he is the elf.
Oh, I'm the elf.
Oh yeah, he's human, right? Yeah, to remember, I'm the Lord of the Rings noob here.
God's sake!
But you should know what an elf is.
Yeah, it's just I usually have
now.
I usually have to take a moment to look at them properly and not just from a glance.
There's all sorts. Cultivate, blow, leveling. It's just a good little game. Just weird not to see people more playing it, honestly. I hope to change that though. I'm still fighting. Sake.
Off with his leg.
The gate has opened.
Oh, good.
We leveled,
Right,
I leveled
start
up
now.
anyway. And
yeah,
there's more
well.
enemies.
I'll do that. Chest here.
Looks like another ranger has hidden some supplies here.
Yeah, that's irritating now when the ranger can spot that stuff. and
Yeah,
pick
like
it
we
up
all have
as well.
our own special things we can do other than you know, being our own classes. Like you can see crafting supplies, can't you?
Yeah.
And Neil can
yeah, I
see
get
things
anything I
that are
can
hidden. And I can just break
And the
stuff.
dwarf. Well, no, I get to be able to pick up herbs in this game. And I can find like hidden magic doors as well. The dwarf can find any structural weaknesses with stuff behind, and then the ranger can find anything, any hidden stuff usually. Have you checked this chest out, Hunter?
Not yet. I'm looking at my skills.